Okay, guys, thanks for coming today. And what I want to talk about today are the four buckets of wealth accumulation I get taught by my coaching company that I want to relay onto you. Number one is buying your primary residence. So we start with buying a primary residence. It's about 3 times our income. That's what we can spend on primary residence. So you make 100 grand a year. That's a $300,000 house. Okay. Number two, we would buy rental properties at that point. If you want to get into the rental game, that would be your second thing. The second bucket is having 3 months worth of reserves into a savings, a money market, a very liquid account, just in case you need that money to live for 3 or 4 months. We want to have that money in a liquid account. The third thing we want to go into is maxing out 401ks and IRAs. So those 401ks, IRAs, they get invested in mutual funds, stock accounts. So American Fund, Fidelity, all kinds of different funds out there that they will invest your money for you. You just have to give it to them through a 401k or IRA. The fourth thing after you max out 401ks, IRAs is you go into your own investment accounts. And this is where you have a financial advisor. This is where somebody would come in, keep you out of trouble, keep you from getting emotional, have a long-term plan that includes life insurance, that includes mutual funds, stocks, bonds, whole portfolio that you would put together with someone that you'd build up over 20, 30, 40 years. So when the time comes that it's time to stop working, you have plenty of money available. So any questions? Yes. What do we do with debt before any of this? So the number one thing we want to look at is having as little debt as possible. So before you put in money in 401ks, IRAs, I want you to try to pay off those credit cards, get those car payments paid off. Any high interest loans you want to get rid of as quickly as possible. Now, a lot of these car companies will give you 1 or 2% on their car loans, but that doesn't mean you need to buy a new car every 3 years. So keep your debt as little as possible. And then we go on to maxing out 401ks, IRAs, and then building those stock accounts with an investment advisor. Any other questions? Okay, guys, thanks for coming. Take care.